Aries, this is going to be your reading. Okay, we are back at the top with starting with you, Aries. We are back to the influencers because you are the influencer. Okay, they know they got that style from you. They know they got that hairstyle from you. They got that look from you. They got that song from you. They got all that from you. Okay, they got it from you. We know. But regardless, go ahead. Let's go ahead and see what is going on with y'all. The moon. Okay. So this here, the first card out, tells me we are dealing with a secret. Mm. Somebody's keeping a secret that they cannot walk away from something. Truth. Okay, because when I was getting ready, I started singing "Truth Is" by Fantasia. They never got over you. Truth is. So go listen to "Truth Is" by Fantasia. Hold on, let me get my card. Okay, so back. Yeah, so go listen to Truth. Go listen to "Truth Is" by Fantasia, and let's see what is the third card out, because that's going to be the thumbnail, and that's going to be the main energy of this reading, or just the first three cards, so the strongest energy. Ooh, that came back out, y'all. This dropped on the floor. I put it back in the deck. I shuffled it. It came back out. It really wanted to come out. So this here is what we have. We have the moon, Cancer, 8 of Cups. I'm going to go with Scorpio because of 8. 4, I'm going to go with Cancer again because of the number 4. So I go by the numbers or the major arcana is how I depict on what sign I feel like this is representing. Okay, but that's me. Some people may do it different. Okay, so this here is truth is somebody is not able to walk away. Somebody wants you to really accept a cup from them, or they're very sad that you are not accepting the cup from them. They are trying to give you something, maybe some nudges. This could be maybe feeling like somebody is like trying to, if you really tapped into, the metaphysical and stuff like that, like you can kind of feel like somebody is pulling or trying to nudge you in the spiritual world or get your attention. Okay. Because the phone is on the floor, so I don't think this person is reaching out. The hand is coming from the sky, so this makes me feel like this person may be, because what am I trying to say? Telepathy is the word I was looking for. This person may be using the table here. This person may be using telepathy to try to talk to you. This person could be using songs, as we heard "Truth Is" at the beginning of the reading. Okay, so yeah, this person could be using telepathy. The 10 of Swords in reverse. This person has you maybe heavily on their mind. This person may not be trying to come to you. This may not be someone who actually is going to come to you. You could know this because of the intuitive nudges here, Aries. This could be for any Aries placement. Yeah, but I feel like you know it. If you didn't know it, now you know. I don't know if you had an inkling of this. This is why it's coming out. I don't know if this is a situation where it's somebody, maybe somebody Aries that you have to be around. It could be like maybe a coworker, could be a classmate, someone where you still have to interact with them in some way. This person still is maybe not over a situation that y'all had. Maybe y'all broke up, y'all still work together, but you're still in the same class. You still go to the same church. You still, have the same kids. You still, it could be your sister too. Maybe it's not somebody you broke up with. Maybe it's somebody that you're just not talking to, and somebody that is just around you. But there is a secret that they have, is that they still feel some type of way and still think about this situation a lot, and it is really affecting them. The 6 of Wands, they maybe feel like this thing has not started back up. This was a loss. This person could feel like they lost you. Or you could be across watching and you're watching for Aries and you want to know how Aries feels about you. Aries could feel like they lost you. I don't know why Aries is not telling you this. Maybe Aries is not going to do something about it. I don't know. We're going to look and see. Okay, y'all. Sorry, I had to wash my hands off because my hands was feeling sticky and it was going to distract me because I was trying to put on hand sanitizer, but it doesn't feel good. So either way. So, yes, we're going to find out why is this person... Oh, yes, guys, at the bottom of the deck... Oops, I didn't mean it. This was at the bottom of the deck. The Lovers, the Five of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. I wanted to show you that before I went to wash my hands. And with these three cards here, this makes me feel like this person may feel like they don't maybe have what it takes. You're not what they want. They kind of know that they're maybe out of your league. Like maybe you're somebody who has a really, really good career, and maybe this is somebody at the job who maybe doesn't make as much as you. Something like that, where they kind of just feel like maybe they really can't compare to like what you would need or where you are, or maybe you're someone who is really big on relationships and this person wants to be single, or you know, something like that. Okay, let's see, what is the Moon here? Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this feels like somebody who is not really, but the Lovers, this person's not really into commitment. I think you're with the Page of Cups here too. I think this person just doesn't really do really well in like a lot of romantic maybe dynamics in some way. Like maybe they just don't really work well with people. I don't know what the situation is, but whatever kind of relationship that you are seeking from them, this person, it's just not their thing. It's just not for them, honey. They're not a family person. This person is not a co-worker. It's not a good team player. They just like to do their own thing. And this could be someone watching for Aries. But I don't know. Only you would know. Okay, what's the Moon here? Why is this person hiding this? And why isn't this person telling Aries what's going on? Why do they feel like they have to hide it more so? Like, what's the reason for the Moon? The Justice. I don't understand why the Moon is the Justice here. They feel like it's justice. They feel like it's what needs to happen. They feel like it's what's best. Like, oh, you just don't deserve someone like me. Like, they could be doing some dramatic stuff like that. The Queen of Wands. I was going to say maybe they feel like it's justice for how they did something, how they came, how they showed up, what they were embodying, maybe their temperament, maybe really impulsive, this person, maybe they're very angry, maybe they have an anger problem, maybe they have an issue of confidence and asserting themselves. But it feels like this person knows why you're rejecting them, if that makes sense, in some way. But they are really sad about it, and they're really fucked up about it. But they want justice, they want peace. They don't maybe want to push you into something else or to do something else. What's the Queen? Okay, now let's see, one more card for the Moon. As to why this person is not telling you, or why they're not being honest with you about how they truly feel. Seven of Swords. Yeah, it feels like this feels like somebody knows, like, I know this is some bullshit, or I know I'm on bullshit, or I know I can't, you know, live up to what this person is saying. But I really just want to do it the right way, and I really don't want to be like trying to scheme and scheme. So I'm just trying to let Aries or the person that's watching do what they feel is necessary, you know, because that will be the right way. That will bring this justice here. It wasn't fabricated, it wasn't lying, it wasn't swayed in no way. It was solely based on what you wanted to do and what your heart felt. But this person is really sad about it, and they're not able to They don't want to emotionally walk away, but you know, they know they came up short at the same time. And I think that's what the Six of Wands is could be them coming up short or something like that. And them not being able to maybe get over it, let it down. Look at that Nine of Cups came out again from a different deck. Y'all remember that? I only pulled, what, 4 cards out of this deck. Is this the Nine of Cups right here? Yep. Nine of Cups from this deck. And, oh, they didn't pay me no attention. Oh, and Nine of Cups in reverse from this deck. So it feels like this person maybe just doesn't really know how to do the emotional thing. I don't know if this is something that they're doing on purpose. I think this is just who they are. With the Page of Pentacles, I feel like they feel like whatever they're going to offer you is not what you want, or whatever they have to offer is not what you desire. It's very small and less than. But this person shows up as a knight, so it's not like who they actually show up as is really, you know, is really any bigger than what they perceive themselves to be. It's like you know, you a little bit off, but yeah, you don't really show up. Yeah, you didn't really show up. Yeah, you don't, you know what I'm saying? You don't invest into the situation. Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? You don't measure up. You try, but it's like, and you're, but no, you're right. Yeah, actually. Okay, let's see what else we got going on. Let's look at the Eight of Cups in reverse, and let's see why isn't this person able to walk away, or why don't they want to walk away? Yeah, just what is Eight of Cups? Five of Pentacles want to come together, want to come in reverse, want to come together, and want to come out of the storm. Let me see. Yep. The King of Pentacles. This person wants to come out of the situation. This person maybe wants to live up with the King of Pentacles. This feels like this is way bigger than a damn Knight and a damn Page of Pentacles. What that Page? I think I put it up. And that damn Page of Pentacles that came out here. Okay? This is very much better. So they don't want to walk away because they feel like they maybe have an understanding of who they are. Maybe they do understand that they do show up as this Knight of Cups, and that they not only do they show up as this Knight of Cups in reverse, they also know that you see them as even less than that, or they think you see them less than that. So, but I think this, you know, they don't want to walk away because they feel like they can live up to them, they can measure up to what you need at some point. Or they're going to do it, or they aspire to do it. Maybe now, you know, because Aries will cuss you out. So after you have to cuss them out and let them know about themselves, and then they probably came to their senses. Okay, I feel that. The Chariot, can y'all see that? Might be a glare. In the reverse. You got the Chariot. What's this about here? This is just randomly popped out. I didn't even ask anything. The Strength. Maybe this is what they need to overcome. Not moving forward, no willpower, negative thoughts, maybe not really executing, researching, taking time, thinking, observing. This person maybe just moves really fast into things, or used to moving really fast into things. It has them in this Knight of Cups. Maybe they kind of go into things already kind of murky. They kind of, you know, maybe a little, you know, just all over the place a little bit. You know, maybe don't have no real direction when they come into the scene. And maybe they came into your scene and you're like, hey, no, that's not going to work. Like, you're going to have to do something different. You have to move a little bit different. You're not going to be able to just talk and no walk. And this maybe what this Page of Swords is. This may be a talker, no walker, you know? Okay, well, let's see if we got anything else. Let me see. Okay, well, let's see the truth. Let's just pull a couple cards here on how you actually do feel about this person versus, ooh, my card fell, what they think you feel. Because it feels like this person has it all figured out. At least that's how they act. But how does the watcher actually feel about this person? King of Wands. Okay, you see them as action oriented. You see them as, a little fiery, a little spicy. Maybe they are a little arrogant. They don't have to be a fire sign here. They could just kind of be embodying this very, they could have a lot of aspects, a lot of fire aspects, or a lot of fiery planets aspecting some of their personal planets, even if they're not a fire sign. That kind of makes them just a little bit spicy. And I think you like the spicy. Two of Swords. I feel like this other person has a very kind of their outlook on the situation is not the best. Okay, how they see the situation and their understanding of it is not one of the best. I'm not gonna be honest, but I feel like how you see it, I feel like you're kind of accepting. With this Two of Swords in the reverse makes me feel like you kind of accept where y'all are. It doesn't feel, or who they are. I think you maybe respect who they are. I think you like who they are. I don't think you really have a problem with who they are. Let's pull one more card to see, to bring it home. But I do think you think this person is a little imbalanced. So I do think you see the flaws. You do see the cracks. You know what I'm saying? They do need a little, help. You do need to call the city. You know what I'm saying? Get a little cement put on it. You know what I'm saying? Fix it up. But I do think you do still see the King of Wands in this person. But I do also know that you also realize that they're a little off. You know what I'm saying? Could get a little check. So that's your reading, Aries. Like, comment, and subscribe if it resonated with you. If it did not, still like, comment, and subscribe.